Hello everyone, I'm Rochelle with Century 21, here to introduce you to someone special in the Fargo-Moorhead home buying scene. Welcome to our series on making your dream home a reality. Meet Lane, who is an experienced mortgage expert with Guaranteed Rate. Lane has a wealth of knowledge about the Fargo-Moorhead real estate market and is here to share invaluable insights on financing your home purchase. Welcome, Lane, to our conversation.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be back.
All right, sounds good. So let's talk a little bit about credit and credit score. Why is that so important?
It's a great question. So credit is going to be one of your main factors for what programs you qualify. And there are programs out there that allow a lower credit score. FHA and VA do allow lower credit scores than, say, a conventional loan does. Credit plays a huge role not only in just getting you approved, but the difference between a interest rate with, let's say, a mid 600 credit score versus an interest rate with a high 700 credit score, that could be at some point, a 0.5% to 0.75% difference, which now you're talking hundreds of dollars per month. So having a strong credit score, not only does it make or break your approval, it also puts you into a different tier of interest rate, which could save you a lot of money in the long run.
Exactly. So if I'm understanding you, credit rate is associated with a risk that the bank, the lender, takes with the borrower?
Yes, so we can assess based on your credit report. Obviously, it gives a general credit score, but the other thing that we can take from your credit report is your ability to repay debts. So if you have a lot of late payments recently, that is going to negatively affect your approval. Now, if you had some stuff that happened, years back, it starts to have a little bit of a less effect and there's ways to get around it. But if you have a lot of derogatory just in the most recent months, it's going to not only affect your score, but it's really going to make it hard to get you approved for a mortgage.
Okay. So are you able to help enhance our credit scores as well if they're a little bit low or, improve those?
Yeah, so once the application process happens and I get a copy of your credit report, which is a soft pull to start, by the way, so it doesn't hurt them with a hard inquiry, then what I have is technology to run a what-if simulator based on strategies and scenarios that we can think of. So essentially it puts together a very down-to-the-point guide for you to build your credit. And then from that point, we just work together, hand in hand for the next month or two and then re-pull credit after we see some improvement.
Perfect.
So I always, have a step-by-step guide and then give it to the client so they can start to work on that right away.
Awesome. Well, if you're looking for financing, sounds like Lane is the guy to go to with Guaranteed Rate, regardless of where your credit score is. He can help you boost up your credit score or start that financing process so that you can get into home ownership and enjoy the American dream. Thank you, Lane. Thank you, Lane. Appreciate all this information. And hopefully if somebody's looking at this video, they can reach out to you and start the process of purchasing a home.
Always here to help.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rochelle Roesler. Call 218-979-1722 at Century 21 FM Realty today for a partnership built on trust and excellence.